Hey man, what it is? This is Dame, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to Cash App. Show your boys some love. It works too. There go to PayPal at Dame by any means. You see that little heart at the bottom of this video with the dollar sign? You could press that and donate at any time that your heart tells you to do so. Cause y'all know, say it with me. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated, y'all. Uh, well, that was interesting. Dean proven right again in less than 24 hours. Just watch my last video. Make sure you watch my last video before you watch this one. If you just clicked onto this one and ain't watched my last one, leave out of this one, go watch my last one, and then you come and laugh with me. Well, last night was a great night of boxing. You know, all you got to do is ask Devin. Shakur, no. That's all I'm saying. Kid Austin was fighting, what's the guy named Garan? I didn't know who that was. I ain't even going to cap to y'all. Garan, another Mexican, whatever. Kid Austin should have won that fight in 3 rounds or less. And this is the guy, boxing hacker, was telling me that Gervonta Davis should fight Kid Austin instead of Lamont Roach. Well, look what 24 hours do. I don't think too many people feel that way no more now, do they talking about Kid Austin gotta go back to work. Matter of fact, I've heard people say that Kid Austin need to call all the sanctioning bodies and ask them to drop him down in the rankings, not up. I guess we see why he ain't been calling out Zepeda and all of these people. Kid Austin, you better stay away from Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, William Zepeda, Raymond Maritala, Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason. Please, please, please stay away. Just stay away from him, okay? Please do me a favor. It's for you because you already know. Shakur, no, and ask Devin. I'm just saying, y'all. If you didn't watch that fight, it went 12 rounds and it shouldn't have because the skill difference was like night and day. Kid Austin was way more skilled, way more talent than Garan, but Garan had way more heart. Way more heart, and it showed, man. Shout out to Garan for being outmatched and still leaving a mark in the fight. See, he lost the fight, but he won the war. Garan lost the fight clearly, but he won the war. Kid Austin was knocked down. Kid Austin was hurt in that 4th round. I think it was the 3rd or 4th round. He got hurt. He was so hurt, y'all. He missed the stool and almost fell out the ring. That is one of the funniest things I have ever seen in boxing, I might add. And for his dad to say that he is the greatest fighter of all time, this is how you know that they just be talking. That they beat Tank Shakur and Devin up in sparring, this is how you know they just be talking. Counterfeit, I told y'all, is bad for his son. Counterfeit is bad for his son. And then got the nerve to be calling out Shakur Stevenson right after. Shakur Stevenson a 12 zip you. It won't even be close neither. And it will look bad. Stay away from Shakur Stevenson if you don't want your reputation and everything ruined. Do not try to go get that fight mandated with Gervonta Davis. Kid Austin, you will be knocked out by the 4th round. Absolutely. You'll be knocked out 4th, 5th round. Night, go get the baby a bottle, a bib, a warm blanket. Y'all know how y'all already know. Kid Austin has a lot to work on. Abdullah Mason will stop Kid Austin. Absolutely. He's still learning to fight for the crowd. He's trying to do too much. And Counterfeit, it wasn't that he was giving him bad advice. Counterfeit was giving him good advice, but it's just nobody wants to hear this. When they in the corner, nobody want to hear what you doing. What are you doing, kid? Nobody wants to hear that. I promise you nobody wants to hear that. Listen, Kid Austin felt how we all felt about Counterfeit right there in that ring. He totally ignored everything his daddy said after a while. He wasn't trying to hear none of that. He felt as though he was getting embarrassed. Kid Austin knew, I can't go 12 rounds with Garon, Dad. No, not as much as you've been talking. You can't even allow me to go out there and have a regular boxing match because you've been talking so much, and I gotta back up the stuff you saying. I gotta act like I really believe it, y'all. And then he got dropped in the 11th round, y'all. Then he got dropped. He got dropped, y'all. And then the commentators talking about he tripped. They run ain't no trip. That was a left hook that they've been telling y'all Garon got. That's one punch he got. That left hook, and he was looking for it, and he found it. And dropped Kid Austin. I know he was so embarrassed, man, because Kid Austin shouldn't even have been in that situation. The fight shouldn't even have got there first. His talent was just when you that much better than somebody, it should never be like that. And it goes to show you just how much that Kid Austin needs to learn, how much he needs to go back to the drawing board, how much you need to get. Y'all be talking about Bill and all of these people good for their kid and they need to be around. No, they don't. They are not good for their children. They got them where they need to do what LeVar Ball did. But y'all don't want to listen to Dean. They need to do what LeVar Ball did. Get your son to the NBA and then shut up. Because LaMelo Ball's a superstar. He don't need LeVar talking for him. LaMelo was more charismatic than LeVar. He don't need his daddy talking for him no more. He got one of the highest selling shoes in America. He is a superstar. He does not need his daddy, and neither does Kid Austin or Devin Haney. And when I mean they don't need their daddy, they don't need their daddy in the corner being the main trainer is what Dame is talking about. If you want to be the promoter for the kid, be the mouthpiece, okay. But actually being the head trainer, like no, absolutely not. I feel bad for Kid Austin because his skill shows, his athleticism shows. Like I said, the kid got a lot to his game, man. He could be a world-class fighter. I wholeheartedly believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that Kid Austin could be a world-class fighter. Like, it's not no accident he is where he is. Like, that part is solidified. But when you talk that much and say your son is the greatest of all time, he going to stop Shakur. He beat Tank up in sparring. He has stopped Tank in less than 4 rounds. This is why I be on these guys' helmet. Stop telling me to just let them do them. And nah, I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro. No, these fighters need to learn lessons on how to stop running their mouth. You don't have to lie to kick it. You do not have to lie to kick it. You don't have to act like you're something that you're not. That's my biggest thing. You could do that in the press conference or leading up the fights. You don't need to do that prior to it actually happening. No, I don't agree with that. Gervonta Davis did not get where he is at by lying and capping on all these fighters before he became a superstar. That is not what happened. That is not what happened with Terrence Crawford. That is not what happened with Earl Spence. That is not what happened with Canelo Alvarez. Do I need to continue to name the people that are actually stars in boxing? You can't name one of them that took that route. That's what I'm trying to save Keyshawn Davis from. Hopefully he'll listen. Kid Austin got exposed last night. Go watch my last video prior to this. It goes to show you, y'all, I'm on the right side of history. I keep telling y'all that. I am on the right side of history. I know y'all want me to be an Earth man, but I won't be. Not for you. I'm sorry. Shakur, no. Axe Devin. My son will knock Tank out in 4 rounds. In 4 rounds. He'll knock out Tank. Shakur, my son gonna stop you, Shakur. My son gonna stop you. Your son almost got stopped. Do you understand? You need to stop worrying about Tank, Devin, and Shakur and worry about your son actually listening to you in the corner. Even your own son ain't listening to you. Why should I? Counterfeit? Why should I listen to you when your own son don't? I'm petty. I'm petty. If you understand, type understand. Y'all, wow. Dean was right again, wasn't I? Ain't it? I know y'all get tired of me saying that. Well, then y'all need to just stop. Boxing hacker, boxing hacker, boxing hacker. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. You don't believe what you say. Y'all just say stuff to tear down Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and other fighters. I only be on Devin because Devin get online and say stuff like, I ruined Regis. And then when I say, Devin, Ryan ruined you, people be like, you're hating Devin. No, y'all just want people to be able to say what they want to say, do what they want to do, cap, lie, make narratives, say all this outlandish stuff, and nobody is supposed to say anything about it. But nobody called me a Gervonta Davis hater when I was telling him to shut up about that judge and him only being able to train in Baltimore. It's mighty funny. Nobody said that I was a Tank fanboy then. Huh. It's mighty funny. And that was actually a serious situation. Amazing. You'll beat Shakur. You'll stop Shakur Stevenson. You couldn't even stop Garan. How you gonna stop Shakur Stevenson and Tank and Devin and you couldn't stop Garan? Y'all didn't know who that was prior to last night. Neither did I. Y'all already know what this is though, right? Ding. By any means. I was right again.